What's going on, guys? My name is Brian. His name is
Aces.
And we are worth the download. Yo soy Brian, él es Aces. Just in case for the people who... Anyways, we're doing Shakira.
Yes.
Good time artist. Her album's called El Dorado.
Yep.
A lot of gold.
A lot of gold.
A lot of gold in El Dorado. There's actually a movie called El Dorado.
The cartoon, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Based in Peru. Anyways, El Dorado, great. How did we feel about the album? You said you weren't really the fan.
No, not that I wasn't a fan of the album. Like I was just going into the album. When I think of Shakira, right? I think of early 2000s Shakira. With whatever hips do lie and wherever whenever. That's what I picture because that's I guess her first English album, right? That she released, which is I think the one that kind of got her or rose her popularity. More so than outside of the Spanish community. And that was probably the closest thing that I've gotten to listening to a full Shakira album. Other than that, singles here and there. So, going into this album, I was like, I don't know what to expect. Or maybe my hopes weren't too high. But actually listening through this album, it actually took me by surprise. And I actually enjoyed it way more than I thought I would. But I'm curious, what did you think on it?
Well, you know what? So Brian listens to a lot of his culture music in terms of Spanish, and I do actually listen to a lot of
more
that.
Than I do for sure.
For sure, yeah, and even Spanish rock, it's kind of weird, but so I kind of knew what to expect, but I still didn't expect what I heard basically because Shakira, she's not really known as being a reggaeton artist. She's known for being versatile. She goes all over the world to sing with different artists. Again with Wyclef, and Wyclef is very into his own music, and then you add Shakira to that, and that made a combustion of great music basically. But yeah, that's what she does, right? So I was expecting something like that, but she also added some reggaeton, some bachata with Prince Royce. What else did we? There was Carlos Vives one track, which is pretty bomb. And when I heard Carlos Vives, I knew from a fact that was Carlos Vives just by hearing his voice because he has a style of singing. Anyways, I'm going off topic. Shakira, great. The album was, for me, I actually enjoyed it a lot. I didn't enjoy much of the English part of it just because I feel Shakira, when she sings in Spanish, it's just kind of weird to hear her sing in English. It's just kind of it's almost like a different pitch almost, right? Yeah. So, yeah, that I would have been okay with that out of the album, or maybe putting that in as a bonus track if you were to purchase the album in particular, when maybe I had 2 CDs or something like that. I would have been okay with something like that. But overall, I actually did enjoy it a lot. It just, I was grooving. I would dance with my girlfriend with it in more naughty ways than one. And that's all I can say about the album. And Shakira, I don't know how she landed PK. So, anyways, that's all I can really say.
There isn't much more that I can really add to that. I feel kind of the same way, right? Where listening to the album, definitely jived to it a lot. I enjoyed it way more than I thought I was going to enjoy it, and I think it's because it's got it is a pop album, so it's really well produced. That goes without saying. But I was expecting just a pop album. But I agree, some of the English, probably the English songs that she has on there are probably some of the weaker songs. Not to say that they're bad songs, they're just the weaker of the songs. But what I liked about the album though was that there was this mix of different types of tracks. You had reggaeton, you had just regular, kind of more Spanish music. You had some pop tracks. You had a mix of everything, and it kind of kept you engaged with the album. And so definitely didn't make it a boring listen. I was actually, like I said, I enjoyed it way more than I thought. Almost all the way through, and so I was pleasantly surprised. So it's definitely a go for me. So if we were gonna give it a score out of 5, though, what are you gonna give it?
See, for me, a score out of 5, I have to give it. Because of the fact that the English kind of throws me off a little bit. Again, I want it to be as a bonus track. I gotta give it a 3.9. I don't know, Shakira. No, you can't do it. Shakira Blondies.
Blondies?
Okay. Just her face.
Blonde face. Okay.
Her head.
I think I can make that happen. I don't know I was going to make this happen, but for me, if I were going to give it a score of 5, or I'll have to give it a score of 5, I'm going to give it a 3.5. I'll keep it on my phone. I'm going to give it a few more listens to see if it grows on me anymore. But for now, I'm going to say it's 3.5. So like I said, it's a pretty solid album. Even if this is not your usual cup of tea, you'd probably still enjoy it. Because like I said, it's not something that I would pick up and listen to out of the random. But since we did, I actually enjoyed it. So
I have a question for you.
Yes.
So, does your hip lie or do not lie for the album?
Oh, my hips definitely lie.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. so 3.5 hips. That's what I'm going to give it then as my score. So what are we going to be doing next week, man?
So next week we're doing something new, something I'm not really used to, metal. A band called Unleash the Archers.
Unleash the Archers.
And they're from Canada.
Yeah, they're from Vancouver.
They're Vancouver, which is pretty warm compared to Toronto.
Compared, yeah. So we're gonna give them a listen. So definitely subscribe so you guys know when we drop that video, and let us know in the comments what you guys thought about Shakira's album. Did you like it? Were you surprised? So let us know at the bottom, and don't forget we have our Instagram account. So make sure you follow us there at Worth the DL, as well as we're on Facebook somewhere. So just type in Worth the Download. I'm sure you'll find us. And anything else you got for me?
Yeah, man. You never said anything about my hat.
Oh,
I tried something new.
You know what it is? It's camouflage. So I couldn't even see it.
Oh, okay. Have a nice day.
Take care, guys.
Nadie.